are going well. The women, it's actually a really, they've assimilated the freshmen into the team really quickly, and it's amazing to me the relationships that they have with each other, how much they're lifting each other up, they're supporting each other, they're pushing each other, they're helping to make sure that everybody is doing the right things every day, and it's really, I can see them growing as a team, and which is going to be important this year because we graduated Rachel Wallace last year. There was an NCAA qualifier, and you could always turn to one of the legs of the relay and say, okay, you have this relay leg that's going to kind of give you a little bit of a cushion. You knew that those fly events were going to be locked down. This year, it's going to be more of a team effort. There's a lot of very good freshmen, and the upperclassmen are doing a great job of setting an example of how things need to be done to make sure that we continue to get better. And I can really see everybody taking those steps to be great as a team. Sarah Cushman is always a great leader. She's very supportive of her teammates. She's very motivated to be the best that she can be. Michaela Jenkins, it's hard to not mention her when you talk about accomplished swimmers and their work ethic, and being a Paralympian world gold medalist at the Tokyo Games. And she wants to go out on a high note. I mean, that's the downside of Rachel Wallace graduating is that's a lot of points, and that spot was well established. But Michaela Jenkins is looking forward to putting her name at the top of the results here at the conference championships in that 200 butterfly. We have a lot of other women that have been some solid performers, performed really well. Conference champions Emma Plank in the 400 IM, and she's been one of the top performers in the distance events. Allison Dieter, over the course of her career, being primarily an IMer, she's also been able to step up in the breaststroke. She's a great backstroker, so she's going to be taking on those roles. Sarah Janicki is leading the breaststrokers, but also being pushed by quite a few freshmen. And so she's setting a great example on what they need to do to improve. It's it's a very deep, solid group. Cameron Kerr, national qualifier for the diving, returning as the diving MVP for the conference. She's looking to go out on top. She's already working on some new dives, fine-tuning all the different things that she's done over the last few years, so she can return to the regional championships and hopefully take that next step to qualify for the national championships. Olivia Geddick has been a tremendous role player over the years. Always comes in with a smile on her face. Very fun to have around. One of those people again that lifts everybody up and puts her best effort in every race. I think she sets a great example for the freshmen and sophomores on how to come in with passion, enjoying the time with the team, being where her feet are at, and striving to get better and being a great racer. Yeah, I feel like I kind of skipped over. I was kind of trying to focus a little bit on the seniors there a little bit. I kind of skipped over some of the other leaders. I mean, Ashley Rauhauser, she was a candidate for Rookie of the Year last year, having won both backstroke events and finishing second to Rachel Wallace in the 200 IM. I mean, nobody outside of the conference beat her in a race at the conference championships last year. And she's a very disciplined, focused, hardworking individual. But as far as your question goes, the people who are kind of stepping up and out of the shadows a little bit, I'm really excited to see what Alex Frank is going to accomplish this year. She did well last year, but for the last few years, she's kind of struggled with some knee issues that she came here with from high school. And this year, she's feeling better than she has ever felt. And you can start to see that really being reflected in what she's able to do in practice. Jamie Durstein last year turned into a very good backstroker and sprinter for us. And I think to some extent, it just took her time to kind of get acclimated to what we were doing. And by the end of the year, things were really clicking for her. And I think this year I can see there's a lot more confidence. She's a lot more, outgoing, and she's more aggressive with the things that we are doing in the weight room, in the pool. I'm really excited to see what she's going to accomplish. Some of the other swimmers that are going into the last part of their career, Rena Manetti and Leah Boardman and Sophia Otten, they're all, I think they're all approaching this season with a renewed vigor. Sam Eaton, same thing. They kind of got a taste of what they could accomplish last year. And now they're kind of taking a little bit more of a stance of, okay, let's really take another step and see what we can do. And I can really see they came in much better shape. They're starting the season in a much better place than they did a year ago. So very exciting to see what they can accomplish. The keys for this year is, again, it's always about improvement. It's about not being timid with what we're trying to do. And I'm already starting to see that. We did a mock meet this past weekend. We had our first monthly bucket set that we do every month, that annually, and it's interesting because I just got an email text from Jim Bossert, who's the head coach at Cal Baptist out in California, and he's implementing the bucket set with his men and women out there. And it's stuff that they can't shy away from. That they really need to rise up to the occasion, challenge themselves. And I think that's what they're doing. They're lifting each other up. They're cheering each other on. The upperclassmen are demonstrating what the expectations are to the freshmen, and they're all really striving to be better. They're really focused on improving their stroke technique. They're really focused on improving all the little details, and we're already seeing a lot of improvement. We had a couple lifetime best times already the past weekend. The key is just to keep steering the ship in the right direction. Everybody is working towards being, doing the best that they can be to make sure that the team performs as best it can.